Morning, 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 morning. Here we are again. Morning, Louise and Joan. Good morning, Andrea and Melva. Looking forward to the class, huh, Louise? Good, good. Oh, well, good morning, Colin. Welcome. Here we go then. So today you'll need to set up something like that, a fairly solid kitchen chair type thing, an elastic, a resistance band of some sort, and some weights. Let me know if you don't have all of that, because that'll just adjust what I do, the way I do it. Morning, Sue. How are you? Rhymes. So yeah. So Joan, have you got two resistance bands or just the one, or what's the go there? No sound. Mic's on. I'm on. I don't know if that makes a difference. Is that better? Is that better, Louise? Morning, Erica. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, you seem to be the only person. You've got no sound, Erica. Is that your fault too? One band but two weights. All right. Just make sure you've got like a pillowcase or a tea towel or something like that as well then, Joan, to use as the other resistance band. Yeah. You've got my disease, Louise. Erica, have you got sound now? Can you hear us? Ooh. All sorted now, Joan? Did you get everything you needed? One, two, three, four, five, seven. So the sun's shining again. It's always nice. Good to go. Awesome. I'm a bit chilly this morning in here. All the vents are closed on the heater, so it's nice and warm everywhere else. Well, we're a talkative bunch this morning. Everyone has elastic and weights. Most of you should know what you're doing, which is good. And it's 10 o'clock. Here we go. Well, I did try to organise some music to play, but I found out that you can only hear the music when I'm this close to the computer because it's all coming through my microphone. So the minute I'm over there, the music disappears. So no music, which is a bummer because I do like to have some kind of sound while I'm doing my exercises. So I've got a good little playlist for you lot for the functional fitness class now, but yeah, I got to work out how to play it. I've got to work out how to get it on my phone. And then lost 2 parcels, Sue. I had Australia Post make a delivery to me, only I never got it. I got the email saying that I had received it, but I hadn't. And then I think it was about a week later, it arrived by Australia Post. So I don't know what they do. I've never had a problem until now. But yeah, to lose 2, you know what they do sometimes? They say they've lost things, but sometimes they randomly take things depending on what's in it, and they'll send them off to one of the big warehouse places, and they wait to see if people are going to like if people want them, if people are planning on nicking them, or I can't remember the details of it, but I remember Matt having this issue, and we ended up talking to someone who worked through Australia Post and found out. Good morning, Mary. We found out that they were, putting their stuff and holding it to see what people were actually wanting, whether they really wanted it. Nah, they said they delivered it. Yeah. So you'll get it next week, Sue, in that case. Hello, Heather. Just in time. So most of you have done something like this before, but some of you haven't. We need a chair which needs to be fairly solid, and then a resistance, I'm trying to point to it, a resistance band of some sort, and weights for this class. So we do usually do it all like that. Now we've got Colin joining us today, which is his first time. So I'm not sure out of the 2 of them who's going to be using the band and who's not, but I will give an option if you don't have a band, okay, to do something different purely because of that situation. Like I said before, I would have had music, but unfortunately, I couldn't get that up in time properly. And good morning, Annette. There's another one. Awesome. So we're going to get started. With the functional fitness, we do a lot of it in the chair to start with, and then we do some standing stuff. So there's no need to come down onto the floor at all. Who else is here? You're going to be, morning, Kerry. Welcome back. So you're going to be sitting on a chair. So the reason it needs to be fairly solid is because I want you to be able to sit up nice and tall and avoid sort of sinking into the chair. My chair, as you can see, is a little bit soft in the center, so it kind of is hard on the outside. So there are some movements I'll be doing which looks like I'm sort of sinking into my hips when I'm not meant to be. So it's just because that's the hardest chair I've got in this house. But yeah, it's all about strengthening the core and lifting. So pretty much, and I'll keep reminding you, but pretty much the whole time you want to be thinking about sitting or standing nice and tall, lifting out of the hips, which we do anyway. There will be options though if your back or your hips get sore, and again, I'll tell you, but there are options for you to be able to use the backrest of the chair if you need to help you support. Also, keep in mind that you don't have to do everything. You don't have to do the same amount of repetitions as I'm saying either. So if you need to stop early because your back, in particular your back or your hips are getting sore, then make sure that you do that as well. And with that, I say we start. We've got Kerry and Annette and Sue and Malva and Andrea, Heather, Mary, Joan, Colin, Louise and Erica. Don't think I missed anyone there. Welcome, everyone. And anyone else that might be out there that hasn't told me. All right, so let's get started. You're going to start sitting on your chair. So as you can see, the back of mine sort of sinks a little bit. Now, we try to sit towards the front of the chair, and that's purely to make sure you're using your core the whole time. It forces you to use your lower back muscles and your abs and those deep muscles in there as well. Did someone else just join us? Yes, good morning, Hanny. How are you? Computer all sorted out. So sitting towards the front of the chair. So saying, Hanny, you'll need to have a chair, a solid chair. Make sure you've got an elastic and some weights as well. So when we're sitting on the chair, we want to sit as tall as we can. We want to have our feet flat on the floor the whole time. So all you short-legged people, you may need a step or something underneath your feet if that is the case. If you don't have anything now, then don't worry too much, but try to sit towards the front of the chair so you can at least get your feet down onto the floor. So your ankles are directly underneath your knees, and as you can see, I've got a little gap here between my knees and my feet. Okay, so I don't want you sitting like this, and I do find that quite a lot. I don't want you to sit like that, okay, nor do I want you to have your knees hanging out to the side, all right? So try and straighten everything up there. Then we're going to lift up out of the hips. So to start with, we started at the bottom, we're coming up to the hips. I want you to try and sit up and lift up out of the hips. Now, it's not just pushing the chest forward, because you've got to keep the belly button back, but it's trying to lift the pelvic floor. Now, not everyone understands how to do that. So what I want you to try and think about is your bum bones, your sit bones. We're trying to squeeze them in towards each other, okay? So if you can try and hold that. Now, it's super hard to hold for a long period of time, so I will keep reminding you, but that is how you lift, all right? So then we're sitting nice and tall. And we're just going to roll the shoulders backwards just to loosen up the upper body and the neck. And we're going to relax the shoulders down. So now we've done proud chest. That's what I call proud chest. You've opened the chest, you've lifted, and your shoulders are back, just like the arms just hang. Drop the chin to the chest. Take the chin up to the ceiling. And again, down and up. Looking forward now over the right shoulder, round to the left, and again right and left. To the front, drop the ear down and over to the other side, and again over and over and pulling up. Now we're going to roll down, so chin to the chest. Now as you breathe out, I want you to relax your arms and shoulders, relax your back, and just hang as far as you can over your legs. Take a breath in here. Now breathe out, belly button back, coming up. Now when you get about halfway, you're going to have to lift up out of the hips again. All right, deep breath in and deep breath out. Relax. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Sit up tall. Remember your bum bones, sit bones, pull them towards each other. Let's go once more. Chin to the chest. We're just waking up the spine now. And slowly up to sit nice and tall. Good. Let's circle the wrists now. Loosen up the wrists. Good. And taking the arms out to the side. Now, if you've got room, nice long arms. If you don't, put a little bend in those elbows. And we're going to circle forward. Now, let's pick up the pace a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now backwards. Open the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to slice back and forth. We're going to turn the palms up and then down, up and then down, up, down. What I'm actually doing here is more pushing back than forward so I can feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. It's opening the chest. Now just make sure you're still sitting nice and tall. You haven't started to sink down here. Chest open, belly button back. Make sure you're breathing and take the arms up. Good. Shoulders drop down as soon as you get there. Now lift the right shoulder and down. Left shoulder and down. And right, down, left, down, right, down, left. Now together, both. Relax. Make sure you can feel the difference between lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Once more. Lift and lower. Bring the arms forward now. Shoulders down. Roll the shoulders forward. Stretch through the upper back. Nice long arms. And then posture. Stretch and posture. Stretch and posture. Once more, stretch and posture. Take the arms down, still sitting tall. Take your right foot off the floor and circle that ankle. Belly button back. Now, the higher you start to lift your leg through any of these exercises, the harder it's going to be to sit up tall. You're going to want to start to sink down here, okay? So you can keep it low. Change direction with your circles. Keep sitting tall. Belly button is gently back. Remember, you can breathe. Change leg, circle the ankle. Good, change direction. And take it down. Now we're going to lift the knee. Now, obviously, depending on your back, your hips, your flexibility, depends on how high you can lift. But you're going to bring it as close to your chest as you can and push through the heel. Stretch that leg. You can feel that in the back of the knee. Bring it up and out, up and out. Belly button back. And 2. And 3. And 4. Did you lose anything? Hopefully not. 5. And take it down, sit up. Good. Okay, now to the hips. Let's do big circles. Tuck and lift. Now, this might feel a little bit odd if you're not used to this movement, if you're a little tight in your back or your hips. Just do it as much as you can. So we're tucking back here. We push the belly button back and the bum goes under. Then we push that hip out to the side. Then we push the bum backwards, arch the lower back. Push the other hip out and tuck under again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Feet flat on the floor when you do this. Good. Other way. Round and 2 and 3. I can feel those abs I worked last night. And sitting tall. Good. All right. Shake it out. Let's grab our elastic or whatever you might be using. Now, if you've got handles, just hold on to the handles. If you don't, that's okay. We're going to hold it roughly shoulder distance apart. So if you're not using an elastic at all, you're going to do exactly the same thing with whatever you grabbed, your pillowcase or your tea towel. Hands down in front, so they should be just a little wider than your legs. Shoulders down, arms up, shoulders down, and push back. 1 and 2. Now what we're doing here is opening the chest. Think of your posture. 5. Keep going. We're going to do 5 more. Feel it through the front of the shoulders. 3 and 2. 1 more. Hold. Okay, we're going to go over to the side. Now we're stretching through one side and squeezing through the other. Arms up high. Don't let the arms do this. Arms up. Other side. Arms up. And to the top. Now let's push back 5 times. 1 and 2. It's all in the arms. 3 and 4. 1 more. Hold to the side. Arms up. Other side. And to the top. Good. Bring the arms forward. Okay, shoulders are down. Tuck your feet under you slightly. Push down through the heels. Lean forward a little. Belly button back. And stand. Take the arms down. Pull those shoulders back. Don't let go. Shoulders back. Small bend. Shoulders back. Small bend. Shoulders back. Small bend. Again. Small bend. 5. Let's do 5 more. 5 and 4 and 3 and arms down. Good. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor again. Okay. Taking the arms back up. Now, if you don't have an elastic, what I'm going to get you to do, so without an elastic, you're going to just gently push back, little pulses like this, and you're just going to keep on going as I do the count. If you do have an elastic, you're pulling out and we're moving slower. So we're going 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, 10. Good. Bring the arms down. Tuck the feet under. Lean forward. Keep your back flat. Belly button back. Stand. Pull back and bend. 1. Just 5 this time. And 2. And 3. 4. One more. And 5. Feel the chair on the back. Bend and sit. Arms up. Let's do that one again. So pushing back if you don't have an elastic, pulling out if you do. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, sitting tall, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. This time we're going to bring those elbows in by your rib cage. Hold them in nice and tight. I want you to think about your shoulders. This is the movement they are doing. They are rolling backwards, okay? So without an elastic, you'll just have to focus more on pulling the shoulder blades towards each other, okay? And if you have an elastic, you're going to pull that out. So it's the same movement. Shoulder blades squeeze. Elbows by your side. Pulling out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're going to pop this down for now. Give your arms a little shake. And we're going to get these legs working just to warm you up if you haven't warmed up yet. Okay, so we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. We're just going to be doing some leg lifts in different positions, okay? I would like you to try to sit towards the front of the chair if you can, like I am. But if your back and hips start to get sore, then you scoot your butt right to the back of the chair and you use the backrest and do the same movements, okay? The higher you lift in any of the positions, the harder it is for your hips and then your back, okay? So just see how you feel. Stop if you need to. Sit up as tall as you can wherever you are. Belly button back. And we're going to alternate knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now just the right. Now what we want to be doing here, and this is where I get my little bounce because of my chair being soft. Change legs. I want you to try and keep sitting nice and tall. So I don't want you dropping down when you do this, okay? Pull up, 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 up. Let's alternate again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Belly button back. 7, 8, 9, 10. And left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you should be feeling that through the legs. If you've got weaker lower back or hips, you may start to feel it through there as well, okay? So if you need to, lower or don't do it. Stop. Circle the hips, loosen up that back. And the other way. Good. Right leg out. Nice and long, little bend in the knee. And lift the leg from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't sink. Change legs. 1. Pull up. 3, 4, 5. Now tapping forward. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit tall. 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg out. Pull up. 1, 2, 3. Belly button back. Change legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No changing legs. Tap forward. 1, 2, 3. Sit tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That felt wrong. Circle the hips. Loosen up. Sit in nice and tall. Okay, we're going to take the right knee up. Now, you might want to keep it low. I want you to sit tall. Keep everything forward because that leg's going out and I don't want you to follow it, all right? In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, change. 1. Keep it small. 3. Belly button back. 1 more and change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're tapping to the side. Sit up and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take the legs wide. Right arm, reach for the wall. Right arm up over the top, stretch. Right arm out to the side. Use your whole body and across the body down towards your little toe. And again, right out and up and out and across. Once more, out and up and out and across. Other arm, out and up and out and across. Twist the body out. Use the upper body. Over, out, cross the body. Once more, out and up and out. Bum on the chair and across. Sitting up, bring it in. Sit as tall as you can. Use the backrest if you need to. Right leg up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it down, change. 1, 2, 3. Belly button back. 5. Take it down, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it down and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it down, sit up and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it wide. Sitting tall, right arm out, up, out and across. Out, up, out and across. Other arm, out, up, out and across. Out, up, out and across. Sitting up, bring those legs in, give it a shake. You can probably feel that starting to work through the hip area as well as down the leg, excuse me. All right, leg is shaking out. Let's grab our weights now. We're going to go back to the upper body. We'll stay seated for now. Okay, so it doesn't matter what size weights you're using. You need to think about your own body. We are doing it slow and controlled. So sometimes the heavier they are, the harder that can be, okay, because we start to use a little bit of that upper body. I want you to keep your upper body as still as you can, and I want you to keep your wrists strong. So that means that when we do curls and things, don't let those wrists flick around. All right, arms down by your side, shoulders back, and lift the shoulders up. 1 and 2 and 3, long arms. 4, one more. 5, good. Now turn the palms and we curl in. Elbows at your side. 2, 3, sitting tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Hands to the shoulders. Now make sure those elbows aren't pointed backwards. Take them down and push up. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. One more. 5. Take the arms down, turn the palms, curl it in. 1. Sitting tall. 2, 3. Elbows at your side. 4, 5. Belly button back. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Hands onto the legs. Loosen up your shoulders and your neck if it's starting to get a little tight. Good. Bring the arms out in front of you now. We've got the elbows bent, shoulders down. We're going to open the chest. Now, when you do this, don't let the arms swing open. Keep that bend and focus more on bringing the shoulder blades together. And in. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Hands to the shoulders, elbows under. And 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Arms down again. Loosen up that neck if it's starting to get tight. Good. Arms in front, shoulders down, open. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. One more. 5. Arms down by your side. Lift up out of your hips. Lean forward. You're pushing down through your heels. Open the chest. 1. Belly button back. 3. Don't collapse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Loosen up once more. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall still. Okay, sit towards the front of the chair for this one. Mary or Heather or both of you, if you're using your ball, just be careful that you know where it is. Okay, lift up out of the hips, lean forward. Open the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready to hold this one. Okay, the elbows are pulled in. Make sure the shoulders haven't done this. Okay, they're down. You're going to tuck your feet under you like earlier. We're going to start to stand, but we're going to keep the knees bent. So when you start to stand, you get to about here and you stretch those arms back, lifting, and then have a seat. Now, I don't want you doing this. Okay, because what we're actually using here is meant to be the core, the pelvic floor. So it's controlled, okay? So your feet are under you and you use your legs and your core to stand and control the sit down. And 1 and down. 2, still leaning forward. 3, don't collapse like this. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and I'm going to get you to hold this one. So this should be your position. You should have the belly button back, the tailbone tucked under gently so we're not sticking the bum out like this, okay? The chest is open, arms are lifted. You can feel that there. Belly button's back to support you, okay? You should not be here. Chest forward. Okay, we're going to completely stand because I'm not convinced that Mary has her ball behind her still. And Heather, if you're using yours. So standing up. Let's take the feet out. Toes are forward, okay? Feet are about shoulder distance, maybe a little wider. Think about your knees. If it's going to hurt your knees, don't go that far, okay? So you only come down as far as you can. No pressure in the knees here. And stand. Okay. Bend. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Keep the weights close to you. 5 and 6. Standing tall. 7 and 8. 9 and 10. Coming up. Turn the feet out now. A little harder. You want to try and keep that tailbone tucked under. Focus on squeezing the butt. Arms in front of you, shoulders down. Bend the knees. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, 5, knees out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, arms down. Bring your legs in, give them a shake. Let's have a seat again. So back of the chair, feel the chair on the back of your legs. Bend and sit. Hopefully you're still sitting on your chair. Tuck feet under, lean forward slightly. Let's open the chest again. 1 and 2, just 5 this time. 3, 4, let's hold the next. Okay, we're ready to do those legs again. Now, if your knees are hurting from this one, because I don't want you doing this, okay? Don't want those knees collapsing. If your knees do hurt, then just sit here and do this movement, okay? Otherwise, let's go. 1 and 2, don't lose those fit balls. 3 and 4, 5, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 6, 7, belly button back. 8, 9, and hold and stand. Everyone standing. Take the feet out, belly button back, and bend. 1 and 2, 3, just 5, 4, one more, 5. Good. Turn it out now. Tailbone under, squeeze your butt, and 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4 and 5. Good. All right. Give your legs a little shake. Let's pop the weights down for now. So carefully, make sure you bend your knees when you do that. If you need a drink, grab a drink. I'm going to grab one because my throat's getting dry. All this talking. Okay. Now, chair is here as balance as well. I'm just going to move it over. Okay. So you can use it for your balance if you need to, just like I am right now. Okay. I've got my hand on it. It's right beside me as well. Okay. So you don't want it too far away because I don't want you to lean. Might not stay upright. You can also use a wall or anything else that you can find that will help stabilize you. Preferably not each other though, Joan and Colin. Use something other than each other, okay? Now, I also want you to make sure that you've got room behind you, so you're not going to kick a wall or any piece of furniture like I am, okay? Standing up nice and tall, tuck the bum under and the belly button back. Lifting up out of the hips, we're going to take this leg out to the side. Lift up, 1, 2. Now, all my weight is on this supporting leg here. 4, 5. Keep going. 5 and 4. If you can balance, do so. 2, 1. Now, if you're struggling with the balance, if you're wobbling around, then you're better off to use that because we want to stay upright, okay? We don't want to be doing this, okay? Core's got to be working. Let's go forward now. Lift up, 1, 2. Keep it low. 3, 4, 5. Now take this leg back. 1, 2. Try to keep that back upright as much as you can. 4. Now you might feel it's a little bit tight through the back. Good. Now out to the side for 5 more. 1, pulling up. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Good. Now, if you're feeling that anywhere right now, it's going to be on this supporting leg through the butt. If you've got yourself connected properly, tailbone under, then you'll feel it through the back as well. I'm going to get you to turn around or move your chair so that you can be on the other side now. Make sure the floor's clear. And so then we're going to take the other leg out. Tailbone under, belly button back, and take the leg out. 1, pull up. 3, 4. Now, both sides can be a little different. Take it lower if you need to. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Forward, 1, pull up, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake it out. Now you can feel it on both sides. You may have felt it a little quicker that time. Okay, make sure your floor space is clear. We're going to do some lunges. Okay, so sometimes in this class, some of the classes, we do a little bit of step work as well. So we might actually have a raised step, but not everyone does step. Some people will just use the floor still, and that really depends on your confidence with your balance. And also hips and backs can sometimes get a little bit, or even knees get a little bit too sore with the step, okay? But it is important that you're still focused on that pelvic lift and the core connection, okay? So that means you should be able to breathe, okay, but at the same time hold the belly button back. So to do that, we're going to lunge back, we want to stay connected like that. So we're going to take the right leg and lunge back. Now all the weight here is on the front leg, okay? I've got a very little bit of weight back there, so I don't want you to transfer, okay? So bend and push back. Now if that knee gets sore, it's probably because it's dropping, okay? That's when you're going to make your movement a little smaller and maybe your step back a little smaller, okay? So you can do this. I do want you to try and bend that knee though. Deeper is harder. Ready? Back for 1, lift, 2, lift, 3, lift, 4, lift, 5. Keep going. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Pull up. Now you should be able to start feeling that back there again in through that hip and the butt area on that supporting leg. Let's change legs. Back for 1, pull up, 2, lift, 3, tall, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Pull up. Good. Now we're going to take the leg forward. Now when we do that, the other leg, heel's going to lift. So it's like you take a step. When you walk, that's what you do, okay? That front leg will be slightly bent, back heel lifts. Let's make it a little smaller than a step and more like a squat, okay? Bending the knees, only a little. We don't want to drop in, okay? And back heel lifting. Down, 1, in, 2, in, pull up, 3 and 4 and 5. Let's change legs. 1, lift, 2, keep it small, 3, lift, 4 and 5. Good. Right leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Right leg forward. 1, 2. Keep it small. 3. Lift the back heel. 4. One more. 5. Change legs. Back. 2, 3. Belly button back. 4. Breathe. 5. Take it forward. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4 and 5. Good. Shake your legs out if you need to. If you need another sip of drink, and grab some. Okay, focusing on that balance. So let's make sure the chair is close to us in case we need it. We're going to start with some rises. So again, we want to lift from here, from the center of the body when we lift, not the shoulders, okay? And we're going to rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Down. Okay, Now we're going to step forward with the right leg and lift the right knee. Now chair's there if you need it, okay, or wall. Step back and in. Step, lift, step, back. Step, lift, step, back. Make sure you lift up when you lift your knee. Don't do this funky dance and sink into your hips. Up. Change legs. Left, right leg up, right leg back and in. Left, up, back, together. Left, up, back, together. Left, up, pull up, back, together once more. Left, up, back, together. Now, if you find this hard with the balance, keep it low. You can even keep that foot on the floor if you need to, okay? So wherever your balance is at, that's what you can do. So there's several options there. A little higher. We are going to do it a little faster now. We're going to start with some rises. You've got your chair there if you need it. You've got a wall there instead if you want to use that. We're going to rise for 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Right leg forward, lift, back, together, and forward, lift, back, together, forward, lift, keeping up, forward, lift, back, and forward, lift, back, change, lift, and left, right, left, right. That's not right. Left, right, right, left. And forward, up, back, together. Who did we lose? Give your legs a shake. Okay, we're going to have a seat again. Towards the front of your chair for everyone. Or on top of your ball if you're using your ball. Feet are flat on the floor. Remember those lines? We want to have our ankles underneath our knees, sitting up as tall as we can. Okay, sitting tall. Belly button back. Push the belly button to the spine, trying to arch that lower back. You tuck your bum under and you do a little C curve or a pelvic tilt. Then you sit up. Now the belly button goes to the spine. When you sit up, the belly button is still back. Tuck, lift, tuck, lift, tuck. Don't push your bum back. 4 and now we're going to go deeper. I don't want you to lean on the chair though. Tuck, lean, no back on the chair. Use your tummy muscles to sit up. Tuck, lean, hold, lift. Tuck, lean, hold, lift. Tuck, lean, hold, lift. Smooth it out. 1 and lift. And 2, belly button back. And 3, I've got my hand on my tummy so that I can feel and make sure that belly button pulls away from the hands. Good. Now let's do one more and hold it. So remember, we're not leaning on the chair. You're using your tummy muscles to hold you here. You're going to make a pistol grip. Your elbows are bent. We're going to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow your arms. 8, 9, 10. Belly button back. And lift. Once more, tuck and lean. Belly button back, now twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Center, everything connected still. And sit up. Good, arms down. Now as you do that same movement, you're going to lift your right leg. Lift and up. Lift, belly button back. Lift and up. Lift and up, lift. Now change legs. 5 and 4. Push the belly button to the spine. And 2 and 1. Again, right leg. 1, pull up. 2, pull up. 3, pull up. 4, pull up. 5, change legs. And 1, lift. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. One more. Good, hands to the ears. We're twisting, opposite elbow to knee. Tuck back still and lift. Make sure you turn your body. 1 and 2, belly button back. 3 and 4 and 5. Other side. Tuck, lift. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4 and 5. Again. 1, up. 2, up. 3, up. 4 and 5. Keep tilting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and up. Take the legs wide. Last one. Okay, keep the belly button back because we're going to lean forward and we don't want to just use our back muscles to sit up. You're going to be twisting, so you're going opposite. Stretch that other arm out, okay? In this position, tummy muscles are working, legs are working, hips are working. Sit up. Make sure you sit up. Don't stop here. Don't just do this, okay? You've got to sit up, okay? That's part of switching on the core. Opposite side and lift. Ready? 1, pull up. 2, pull up. 3, pull up. 4, lift. Turn, lift. Turn, lift. Turn, lift. Turn. 1 more each side. Out and out. Pull up. Bring the legs in. Big circles. And the other way. And sitting tall. Good. All right. Chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Now roll it all the way down. Relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Belly button back and roll up. Sit up tall. Look to the right and the left. To the front. Ear down. And over. Still sitting tall. Take your right leg, cross your body. Okay, now if you can't do this position, that's fine. Do your ankles, okay? We're trying to get a stretch from the lower back down through the butt and the hip area and down into the leg, okay? So if that is all you can do, you're going to feel a stretch, all right? But you get it as far as you can to get as much stretch as possible, okay? Now turn towards that leg. So it should be the right leg turning to the right. Got it? Slowly back around and change sides. So other leg. Remember, you can just cross your ankles if you need to. Turn, left leg, turn to the left. Slowly back around. Good, let's stand. Okay, I'm just going to move my chair out of the way again. We're going to do a lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. You're going to push that heel into the floor so that you're getting a stretch down the back of that leg. Okay, got the stretch. Right now, I just want you to make sure you squeeze your bum and tuck that bum under a little, and you can feel it open in the front of the hip. Hold it. Good, carefully bring that back leg in, change legs. So we start with the stretch down the back there. Once we've got that, we just hold it for a moment. And then we make sure we're squeezing the bum and tucking the pelvis under, just gently, enough to open up that hip. And hold. And carefully bring that leg in. Give your legs a shake. Take the legs out nice and wide. We're going to take the right arm. We're going to reach over, stretch right through the arm. Okay, we're trying to stretch through the hip, through the side of the body and up that arm. And then we're going to the other side. And back up. Bring the legs back in again. Good. All right, let's bring the arms forward. We're going to roll the shoulders forward, stretch the upper back, and then pull back. And again, stretch and pull back. Now we're going to open out. I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other and release. And squeeze and release and take the arms down. Good. Now you're going to breathe in, breathe out, hands to the ears. You're going to breathe in and lift your shoulders, and you're going to breathe out, relax them down. You're going to breathe in and open the chest. Deep breath out to release. I'm going to do that once more. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and deep breath out. And there's your posture. Don't lose it. Belly button back still, and you're breathing. All right, well done, everyone. If you've got any questions, come into the live chat or send me a text message. I see that we've got a few extra numbers up since we started. So if there's anyone out there that didn't hear anything or is new to these classes, my phone number is on the board over here, 0409 688 279. You can text me. You can keep it private. You don't have to come up on the live chat, and that goes for any of my classes. If you've got any questions, yeah, ask away. If anything pops up during the week, you've got a question, then get in contact with me. That's no problem at all. You can give me a ring as well if you prefer. So I'll hang around for about 5 minutes. And other than that, I will see you next time. Well done. Hopefully with some music. I'll get that sorted. I've got to work out how to get it off my phone onto my phone properly. So what came through when we started? Oh, with my son. He's finally an Australian citizen. He was born in Wales while I was over there. I was living in Wales. So, yeah, he was just like, oh, by the way, I'm an Australian citizen now. So that's nice. Congratulations to him. How are we all feeling? What about the people that don't usually do that class? How do you feel? How are you feeling, Louise? Joan, how'd you go? Colin, did you make it? Did you stay with us? I'm sure you did. Hanny, how are you feeling? Kerry, what about that class? Let me know what you think, how you feel. Annette as well. I don't know if you've done one of those classes before. I know some of you have. See you later, Mary. No problem at all. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, you'll see me tomorrow. One or the other. Have a good one. See you tomorrow, Erica. Yeah. Sue, go onto the site and do a form to say that you didn't receive it. I did that and they got onto it quickly, okay? Because I went down to the post office and they can't do anything down there. And there's no phone numbers to ring at the moment. Well, I couldn't find one. So you just need to fill out one of the forms, and you can do all that online if you're clever enough. Good luck. Thanks, Andrea. Good job, Kerry. Glad you enjoyed yourself. How about you, Louise? Yeah, so you would have noticed, so because you were here on Monday, the difference is that you don't, like the last bit of exercises was the ab stuff, and it's still more core and pelvic floor than it is abs. So that would have been the biggest difference. Yeah, it's still a tough class. I try to tell people that. No problem, Heather. Have a good week. Oh, no, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Then you can have a good week. No problem, Malva. I'll be out, keep my eyes open for it. Have a good one. See you soon. How you doing, honey? How you doing, Annette? Joan, how did Colin go? What's the response from him? Before you disappear? Share, share, share. See you later, Louise. Not leaving till I get a message from Joan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How you doing, Heather? Oh, I said hello to you. I said goodbye to you. All right. Well, yeah, obviously I don't know what's going on with him and stuff. But yeah, if there was anything that helps, that's good. If you've got any questions, make sure you give me a call or text or an email or something, Joan, and yeah, I can help out. Have a good week. All right. I've spoken to everyone then. No, I'm still waiting to hear from Honey and Annette. Honey and Annette, how you doing? All right, well, it's all gone quiet. Yep. Well, Hanny and Annette, I hope you're okay out there. Shoot me a text, let me know how you went. And I'll see you all soon. I'm going to sign off. There doesn't seem to be any more questions. Remember, you can always message me, call me, email me if you need to. All right, over and out, everyone. See you soon.